card reading. I am so sorry. I have been super busy lately, so I wasn't really available to make editing or to do a lot of videos for this channel, but I really missed you guys, so I wanted to do a live. Now I know that many of you come from the United States, so probably you are going to watch this video afterwards, but same, if you're watching this video afterwards, I will make sure to leave the timestamps down below and to see together what is your March 2022 predictions pick a card reading. So let's get started with today's pick a cards reading. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that let's manifest all together peace, because the law of assumption is always working, and is not just working for love, career, or our dreams and desire, but is also working for peace. So that's something that I really wanted to say without getting too, too deep into what is going on right now in the world, because this is not the platform to do that. But I just want you to know, guys, that all together we can manifest a better world, and we should all manifest a better world, and we should all help other people through the power of our imagination. Hello everybody, hello people from India. I miss you so much, guys. I'm so happy that I'm doing a live, because it's been like so long that I wasn't able to upload a video, so I really wanted to do a live to see your comments. But in order for everybody to follow the video, I'm going to do firstly the pick a card reading, so everybody that is watching afterwards doesn't get bored. And then after the pick a card reading, I'm going to start reading your comments, and so we can chit chat a little bit, but other people that are watching this later are not gonna get bored. Okay, so I want you guys to focus and concentrate. And for the pick a card reading, actually I would like you to focus on the numbers. Okay, so if you resonate with number 1, please pick pile number 1. Just focus and embrace the number. I know some of you want to see crystals or cards, but please today just focus on the number. Number 1, the number 2, which could be even 111, angelic number, 222, it's pile number 2, and number 3. So we're gonna do 3 piles: number 1, number 2, and number 3. If you cannot focus on the number, maybe you're seeing signs, like I said, of 111, that will be your pile number 1. If you're seeing a lot of signs of 222, that will be pile number 2. If you're seeing a lot of signs of 333, for instance, that will be pile number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, the timestamps are going to be down below for those of you who are watching this later. And let's get started with pile number 1. Let's see what is your March 2022 prediction. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle the cards live, as I usually like to do. And in this channel, we combine the law of assumption with tarot reading, because we know that we are the maker of our destiny. So take only what resonates with you, and use the cards only to help you manifest your dreams into reality, or anything else that you want to manifest. Okay, remember, the cards are a mirror reflection of your subconscious mind. So pile number 1, let's see together what is up for you in this March 2022. Take a deep breath. Help me out with your energy as well. Okay, the first card that we have is the Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm going to have at least 3 cards so I can see a little bit the situation. Queen of Swords reminds me a lot of, like, you have talked, you have said things straight to somebody, maybe at your work, or in love, in whatever situation. You have talked, you placed some boundaries, you were assertive, or some of you, pile number 1, you're even working on yourself, because I see the Queen of Swords as affirmations a lot, self-concept affirmation, working on yourself, knowing your standards, knowing your boundaries in general. Now, many people in the love assumption community, they say that you shouldn't have, like, you don't have to necessarily put boundaries. What I think about it, it's true in the sense that you do not need to go out there and have a relationship talk or a friendship talk. However, a person that is working on her or his self-concept automatically has good high value and has boundaries. It's just that it gets projected into your hologram, into your universe, so you don't necessarily have to have a relationship talk about it, or a friendship talk or a work talk about it, because it just comes natural. People respect the automatic boundaries that are established through your self-concept. So that's what I'm referring to when I'm referring to boundaries. And that is what I see you are doing, or you will do very soon in March 2022, pile number 1. So let's see what else, if the cards want to drop. Oh my God, you guys, I missed so much. My amber eyes, brown amber eyes. I got so bored of those contact lenses, I swear. It's just, like today I was looking at myself with my natural eye color and I was like, wow, I look at myself again. The cards are not falling. What is going on? We also have the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is very interesting. It's like, I feel, pile number 1, that you have put an end to something, or you have talked straight to someone, or you have worked just independently on yourself. And it's almost like the cards don't want to speak because you are not. This is what I feel. You're not expecting anything to happen in March 2022. I don't necessarily pick up on the vibe that you are negative about any of your situation. I don't think you are negative, pal, everyone, but it's like you kind of let go. Now, I know that in the law of assumption community, let go is a controversial topic. I've actually made a video about it, but honestly, I have to go with what I'm feeling, pal, number 1. I feel that with the Queen of Swords, you have let go of the desire. You have entered the Sabbath state. Like, you don't care anymore. You know you've done the work. You know you feel good. You know you have a good self-concept. You have been independent. You're working on yourself. You're thinking about yourself. So it's like you didn't even need to cut people away or off from your life. You just you feel good, you feel assertive, you feel good in your mind state. And this is why you let go of the neediness to get something. Oh, my cat is so lovely, is over there. You let go of the neediness. You're not attached to any manifestation or to anything that you're doing so strongly. Like, I really feel that you let it go in some way. And because of that, I feel, about number 1, that you don't expect what it's about to happen in the month of March. You don't care anymore. You let it go. You're actually not expecting anything anymore, right? And because, in my opinion, you're not expecting, or for whatever reason, I really feel that in the month of March, you are going to have an intense passion, an intense new beginning with something. Now, the Ace of Wands is really good. It comes out very fast, is a fast card, and comes out, in my opinion, as passion in your job, passion for yourself, for a new activity, love that it's full of passion. However, you're going to resonate with this reading. But check this out. I also have the 8 of Cups, indicating walking away from something, and the Hermit card. So I told you, these 2 cards that I didn't even see just gives me the impression that you have let go of something, you have walked away, you don't care anymore. And with the Hermit card, I don't even feel this is a negative card for you, but you're like, you are just focused on yourself. You're focused on your accomplishment. You are retreating. You're loving yourself. You're spending time with yourself. You're healing. Anything that comes up, you are doing a lot of revision. Maybe you're scripting as well. But I see that your energy is very withdrawn from the outside. And this could be the last days of February. And so entering March, I really feel that because of the work that you have done internally, actually, you are about to manifest something really good. And you're going to manifest a new beginning in whatever area of your life is more important and precious to you. For some of you, it could be work. For some others of you, could be love, or possibly both. And the reason why I'm also saying this is because we have the Magician card, the first, and you in fact chose number 1, which makes a lot of sense. Now with the Magician card, it just I don't know why it's not associated with Aries whatsoever, the Magician card, but I do associate it with Aries. So maybe you have important placement in the sign of Aries. It could be Sun, Moon, or Rising, or it could be even Venus in Aries if you're dealing with love. I really feel that you are becoming a master manifester. Now, you always are a master manifester. But when I mean you're becoming a master manifester, I mean it consciously. You are a conscious master manifester now. Because somehow I feel that by doing the internal work, or even by working on your self-concept, whatever it is that you have been doing, you understand now better than ever, or at least in the month of March, you will understand better now than ever what is your own subjective personal, unique way of manifesting. And I actually wanted to make a video about this, the fact that, on my other channel, Already Alchemy, the fact that we have a unique way of manifesting. So some people are more drawn to writing, some other people are more drawn to imaginative acts, some other people are just very much into affirmation. It really depends, but I really feel that now you're not even watching anymore so many manifestation content, because you do understand how the law operates for you, and you do understand that you create your own rules. And so I feel that in the month of March, pile number one, you are removing any blockages that was between you and instant manifestation. Now, I want to add this up. I really feel that you have to go through certain blockages, or you have to go through certain failures in manifestation in order to understand what was the best way for you to manifest. And even Neville Goddard talks about this, that the fact that he even failed in manifesting. Nobody is perfect. Nobody has 100% control of their thoughts, but it's only by working the law and understanding your unique way of manifesting that you realize what is the best way for you. And for Neville, for instance, when we fail at the law, he used to say, because it doesn't feel natural to our subconscious mind or to us or to our brain. And so I feel that you have tried a bunch of techniques, you have tried during February a bunch of stuff, and then you have realized that there is a way that is so natural to you that you found, and that has to do with let go for some reason. And in the month of March, you're going to feel very powerful. You're going to sit in your power, and I am seeing that you are actually going to get everything that you want, or at least you're going to start seeing movement. And when I'm seeing movement, I'm seeing 3D hardening into fact movement, whether it is about your career or about a love situation, does not matter. That depends on you and depends on your intentions. You guys are so many, but I am seeing with the Ace of Wands that you are going to start by the beginning of March seeing extreme movement in the 3D. And actually, I am seeing that regarding what you want, you're going to see this movement very fast. And the reason that is because I also have for you the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands to me speaks about a constant communication that arrives really fast, opportunities, which could be communication in work, giving you opportunities, or it could be if you have been manifesting an SP or just love in general, that this communication is finally coming through. And through a constant communication, whether it is emails of work, getting clients, or just seeing movement, you are going to realize that, damn, what I have intended to happen is actually being reflected to me right now. And I'm seeing the products of my manifestation, the products of my intentions. And by the end of March, mark my words, not only you are going to see this fast movement and this new beginning that it's happening in for you, pile number one, but you also have the World card. Now, the World card could also anticipate, for instance, traveling or ending a cycle with the 8 of Cups and starting a new one. But the World card indicates a lot in case of career, like I said, travel, or it could even indicate that if you guys are working with the internet or social media, this could indicate virality or your social media, growing fast, or your business going really good. Or in general, the World card does indicate manifestation, does indicate, because it's the last major arcana of the tarot. And to me, when I see the World card, it's the end of the game. Like, you got what you want. It ardens into fact is 100% what you wanted. It's the end of your old self, the beginning of a new era where what you want is finally being reflected to you and is hardened into fact. It's not just a bridge of events, or is not just a partial manifestation. The world is the manifestation, and it could be honestly about anything. You know yourself better than I do. We have as a sign also Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and Aries, like I said before, Virgo. I see more Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius as signs, pile number one. But regardless of that, this is going to be a huge new beginning. So for instance, even in love, pile number one, if you have manifesting, let's say an SP, I feel that this person not only is going to get manifested, but is very passionate about you. This person has also been manifesting you. And I am seeing constant communication, clear communication with an individual. And maybe perhaps is an individual that has walked away from things that didn't serve him or serve her anymore, and now is coming back to you because of that reason. That was something within that person that needed to change in order to come back to you, and so there was always movement, but you weren't able to see it. And with the World card, I am seeing extreme happiness and abundance, and you are going to declare yourself as a very successful manifester in the month of March, in my opinion. But like I said, it could even be reflected into work, because the World card is happiness, joy, competition of a task, promotion in the job environment, virality if you work on social media, your business booming, whatever it could be for you guys. The World card really indicates the peak point of manifestation and the beginning of a new era, where you're not anymore that person that is trying to manifest something, but you're the person that actually has it. And I feel that you are already sitting in that state, because you don't necessarily desire these things anymore that much, but you are calm and peaceful about it. You know within your heart that everything is going to be fine and everything always works out for you. Is because of this preparatory moment, is because of the state of consciousness that you're going to be able to see by the beginning of March and throughout the month the manifestation of your desires in the 3D, because you have set in the state of, I already have what I want. Whether you've done this consciously or unconsciously, sometimes even when you try to manifest consciously, you cannot really sit in the state of consciousness. However, once you let go, you automatically do that, because the work that you have been done previously is not going to trash, but it's still there, and so it gets manifested. So do you, and do what works for you. Like I said, I've made a video about letting go, and I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea in and of itself. It depends on how you take it and how you interpret it. So this is what I'm seeing for the month of March for you guys. Now I want to have another oracle card for you. I'm sorry, the sun is so bright. Just to clarify a little bit your month. So let's see together anything else that we need to know for you, pile number one. Sacred Purpose, Eternal Flame, Ancestor Legacy. This is a very interesting card. This card talks again both about love and about career. Now, about career, I really feel that whatever it is that you've been trying to manifest, or whatever it is that you have been doing, I feel that is really aligned with your soul project and your purpose. And even if you were uncertain about your purpose or whatever it is that you're going to do in the future, I really think that in the month of March, you are going to gain clarity about what is your purpose in this lifetime, because I still do believe that people have purpose, even though they choose it. That doesn't mean that alignment with your soul doesn't exist just because you're the creator of your reality. And with the Eternal Flame, this reminds me a lot, and especially the ancestral legacy, it just reminds me a lot of talents that come from past lives. So in the month of March, you could really sit in your power and to the knowingness of your talents, or discovering new talents. And also in matters of love, I feel that this person, or there is going to be someone, maybe you don't even know this person, and this is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting someone new to enter your life in a romantic sense. That could be, definitely is going to happen with the Ace of Wands, and it's going to start as a very passionate relationship first. But what I am actually seeing is whoever this person is going to be, if you're manifesting love, SP or not, I am seeing that this person is very connected to you on a soul level. You guys are definitely already together in the 4D, so the connection that you feel is not just because you're manifesting, it's real in the spirit, in the spiritual world. And if you believe in the concept of soulmates or twin flames, so definitely could be a label that you could put on yourself and to this other person. And I think that even though you might have some separation or distance from someone, or you might not have known this person is longing for a soul connection, is longing for someone that lights his fire or her fire. And maybe this person has went around with other people, you tried also with other people, however the situation might have been, I feel that it's coming full circle, and they're just gonna come back to you, or even from past life, they're just gonna come back to you because no one compares to you. And so because they have tried all these other outlets, let's put it this way, they remember what they used to have with you, and they feel that you are the only person that lights their fire. So it's like The Doors. Jim Morrison used to sing this. Come on, baby, light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Try to set the night on fire. Maybe you're even gonna hear this song on the radio or somewhere when you're going to meet this person. So that could be a sign as well. But I'm definitely seeing an eternal flame being enlightened in matters of love, and an eternal flame being enlightened within you, which makes so much sense if you think about it, pile number one with the Ace of Wands, because it's about the fire, you know. Give me fire, baby. Give me life. Give me passion. Is you finding your passion again for life, finding the driveness, finding a reason to be alive. And sometimes people find reasons in love. Sometimes people find reason in career, in money. It does not matter. I don't think people should be judged in for whatever lights their, you know, their consciousness, because it does not matter. It only matters so you feel good about it and you're creating a better world. Okay, now for those of you guys interested in love, because as you guys know, I love talking about love, let's pull a card from the Angel of Romance, and then I am going to move with pile number 2. Thank you so much for you guys to have so much patience. They are watching this live. So let's see the matters of love for March 2022. We have, I told you, there is going to be some sort of travel or someone coming towards you. Now, this person could be long distance if you're dealing with someone specific. It doesn't have to. Or the honeymoon card, there is someone that is going to propose you to have a trip together, to have a holiday together. Or just with the World card, you're manifesting a come back from someone or meeting someone new. And you're going to enter this very good romantic honeymoon phase where this person is going to court you, this person want to be with you, the constant communication, a lot of passion. Like the proper honeymoon phase is going to happen in March 2022. Whether you know this person or not, it does not matter. And then we also have the card of the Magician, calling your soulmate. Now I told you, you guys are connected, either is an SP or not, does not matter. You guys are connected, and this person feels the connection, the pull towards you. On top of that, this, I call it the Magician card because it literally states your prayers, affirmations, and visualization help you bring you together. So if you have been manifesting, I just want you to know that in March 2022, your manifestation are going to come into fruition because they are there energetically, and your affirmations are working, your prayers are working, your visualizations are working. You are going to see your manifestation hardening into fact in matters of love. You're literally like a mermaid. I am seeing, maybe you love the ocean, but I am seeing that you're like a mermaid and you're whispering with your affirmation voice into this person, and you are alluring this person into your energy again, and they are feeling, they're hearing it. Even though you might not see movement, you might not know what they're thinking, they are hearing it. I just want you to know this, okay? So, and maybe you'll have to wait for a long time, and hence why the separation, 8 of Cups and Queen of Swords. But I think that you didn't despair and you just focused on yourself, which is the best thing ever. And I think that what did the trick in matters of love or in any other areas. I don't feel this card, so let me just pull another card asking about March 2022 for my pile number 1. We have chemistry. I told you, I really feel that March 2022 is going to be a lot about attraction, is going to be a lot about a magnetic connection and chemistry being ignited. Like, I feel this. I feel for you, pile number 1. You are alluring someone back into your energy or someone into your energy, and this person is going to be magnetically attracted to you. Like, very passionate, super passionate about it. and will want to almost like even commit or being always around you. It will be intoxicated by you, like always, always, always want it to be around your energy, okay? And possibly with the chemistry card, pile number 1, you are going to be so magnetic for other people. There is an affirmation that I love to do, which is I am a magnet for commitment, love, and success. So this is an affirmation that you could use, or perhaps you have already used. You are becoming a magnet for other parts of your life, like compliments, success, love, commitment in general, even a promotion at work, like I mentioned before. So I love this energy for you guys. I think you really deserve it, pile number 1, because you have been focused on yourself. You didn't see any movement at all in the month of February. Actually, with the Hermit card, it could have been quite of a hard month to deal with energetically, but I feel that you are about to transition very, very fast, and I will say also, pile number 1, unexpectedly into a new reality. Well, your manifestation is going to happen, is actually there, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if you want to follow me also on Patreon, the link is down below for extra videos, and also on my new channel, Aradia Alchemy, where I talk about the law and occultism and metaphysical concepts. You'll find it, all the links down below, and see you later. So, hi you guys, I know you're watching live. I'm so sorry that I'm recording this live, but I didn't really have the time. It's been a crazy week, so many clients, and I don't really have the time to edit anymore or to do anything really. But pile number 2, I'm a magnet for commitment, love, and success. I love that affirmation. I'm sorry, the sun is so bright. So pile number 2, let's figure it out together what March 2022 has in store for you guys. And yeah, I am very straightforward, and my readings, if you don't know me, are very inspired, and we believe in the law and the law of attraction assumption, and so we only use cards to manifest, and we use cards because we see them as reflections of our subconscious mind, so only to help our manifestation and never to hinder our progress. So pile number 2, with that being said, give me your breath, give me your energy, and let's see together what you need to know for March 2022. It's 6 a.m. in California. No, I know that many of you guys are watching me live from the United States, and I needed to do the live a little bit later on, but I really don't have time. So that's the only free time that I found today for doing this live, but I promise I've been missing you like crazy, and I want to come live doing pickle card readings a lot more often, because it's just a lot of fun to connect with you guys since I've been speaking Italian so much in the last months, and I miss my international audience. Okay, hi child of God, I love the name. So let's see together pile number 2. What's up for March 2022? Wow! So, as the first card we have for you, pile number 2, is the sun. What has been going on? What have you been up to, pile number 2? Leo, we love this energy to start. Now, I'm going to pull some other cards just to understand otherwise, honestly, this reading for you, pile number 2, will be like 1 minute. Everything is wonderful. That's what I feel when I see the sun card and I do readings for myself. When the sun pops out, I'm like, I'm done. I don't need more cards. Everything is wonderful. So maybe you have been saying this a lot, pile number 2. Everything is wonderful. Isn't it wonderful that I have what I want? Isn't it wonderful that I always get what I want? And then the Tower card pops in. What is going on? Oh my God, 2 major arcana, pile number 2, and they're so opposite. The sun and the Tower. I need clarifiers. What is going on? And the Knight of Pentacles. How is that supposed to clarify? Wow. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, wow. So we have the Queen of Cups over here, okay. Then we have the 2 of Cups, so love. And then we have the 5 of Wands. Very interesting. Then we have at the bottom of the deck as well the 8 of Swords. So I feel with the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, pile number 2, you feel you feel impotent about something. Like, I'm not saying that you're giving up on some of your manifestation, but you are definitely in the vibe of like, I'm so done. Like, I'm so done. I don't want to affirm. I don't want to do anything anymore. I just want to have fun. I just want to. The sun card is very much enlightenment. And with the tower card, it's like dropping the old person that you used to be. It's like having a revelation about something in your life. And I don't think that it's like number one, where you just don't desire things anymore. You still desire what you desire, but you are with the tower, you're like, I'm so done. I want to destroy. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I'm going to be very honest in this reading, and everybody manifests in different ways. So I don't see this as a negative thing, but I'm seeing that this is what you're saying to yourself with the tower. You're like, I am so done. I'm done with the old story. I'm done with this person. I'm done with this job. I'm just done. I'm tired. I want to cry. I want to be human. I don't want to manifest anymore. I don't give a fuck about the law. Actually, before I even knew the law, I was manifesting even better, and I didn't have all these issues. So I'm just going to be very honest. This is what I feel that you feel. And I think that in your case, pile number 2 is a revelation. I don't think this is a bad thing. Like, I hate when coaches, they tell you that they have all the answers to everybody. This is bullshit. Nobody can have all the answers about everyone, because we all manifest differently. And I think that sometimes we have to have a moment where we just collapse, like the tower. And this is the sun, where we finally reveal what we truly want, who we really are, how we manifest. Because let me tell you something that I learned through my experience. When you're getting exhausted about affirming, and there are so many coaches that are so rude, and I'm not saying everybody, because many people are lovely, so this is not a judgment, but there are some coaches that are very, very rude, and they will just tell you, how can you be so tired of affirming? You think your thoughts all day. Yeah, but if you're not affirming in a way that feels natural to you, if you don't have fun, yeah, it can be exhausting. And yes, you are exhausting yourself. And what if for you it's better to just say, fuck it, I don't want to do it anymore. Like, I was better before. I don't think that people should feel guilty about this. I actually feel that by destroying parts of their self, destroying the effort of wanting something, destroying the effort of affirmation, destroying the effort of using techniques, I actually think that they get what they want because they realize themselves. And I see that the sun next to the tower card as being this. In the month of March, you are going to realize who are you and what is right for you, and the way for you to manifest, and the way for you to pursue your dreams. I am somebody, for example, I've tried so many techniques, and at the end of the day, I have this tendency where I destroy a lot what I've learned in order to create my own thing. And I noticed that for me, and I talked about it so much in my video on Radio Alchemy a year ago, actually. For me personally, and maybe you're going to resonate with this, that's why I'm mentioning it. When I destroyed my old self, I'm not saying that affirmations that don't work. I do affirm, they do work 100%. However, I noticed that when I do manifest instantly is when I listen to music, I go for a walk, or I'm in my bed listening to music, and I just have so much fun daydreaming. And I don't care what Neville said. I don't care that you should only visualize a specific scene for 10 minutes. It's true. If you do visualize a smaller scene, it's gonna manifest faster. However, sometimes I just can't be bothered to put all this effort into a manifestation. I really think it should be something fun. It should be something that doesn't require this effort. And so I learned that sometimes you have to say, fuck it. You have to say, I don't care anymore. I don't want to listen to anybody. I just know that I'm so done putting this effort. I just know that I'm so done wanting this. And you do you. And this is what I see that it's going to happen. And the reason why you are arriving to this realization with the sun card and this enlightenment of some sort, and you are destroying an old version of you that was constantly looking for validation outside of yourself. This happened because there is the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So you had a lot of opposite manifestation. You had a lot of conflict with other people, maybe even in the workplace. And you're just like, and you have been looking for movement outside of yourself, like maybe checking social media, checking your email to see if the work, you're gonna get the work or you're gonna get the job offer, whatever, and you constantly were seeing so many slow movement that this caused you a collapse. And I think it's a good collapse, because this collapse of you is actually making you realize your heart space. It's opening yourself with the Queen of Cups to stay in the present moment. Sometimes, like I said, we get exhausted from manifesting, for wanting something, to try to see movement, to try to change things, and not thinking about the desire is not possible because it's not human. So when people tell you that, you just can't do it, and you just have to arrive to the point where you are exhausted, and it's okay. Because once that happens, you throw all of that away, you withdraw, and you just open your heart to the present moment, and you have this epiphany where you're like, you know what? God, show me where I need to go. God, give me a sign. God, I'm open to what is for me, which doesn't mean that you're necessarily give up on your dreams. You're just in a different state. You're in a state where you're open to guidance. You're open to see some possibilities that perhaps you weren't able to see before. Your heart is open to receive. And some people just have to arrive there through a collapse. I've been there. It's nothing wrong. Some people arrive to that moment of realization by crying, by saying, there is nothing anymore to believe in. Like, I don't believe anything anymore. And somehow, when you do that, when you fight with your internal self and some part of you just die, and you're just like, I don't know. I don't know what will happen. I just know that I want to be happy. I want to be peaceful. I want to be joyful in the present moment. I need to soothe myself rather than affirm, or rather than keep going with these techniques. I just need a moment for me. So that's your realization in the month of March. And by doing that, your heart opens up. And I feel that with the Two of Cups, you realize what you want for real. You also possibly get what you want. You get loved by other people. You find love. For some of you, in the month of March, you're going to find love. Now, this love could be you find love for a new career with the Tower card. You find love in a new situation with a new person. But you find something that deeply resonates with your heart and that deeply resonates with love, whatever love means for you. This is your journey, in my opinion, in the month of March. You find a sort of epiphany, an enlightenment that leads you back to love. And this love is something that you're not controlling anymore. You're not trying to manifest consciously necessarily, but because of that collapse, you open your heart, and now love is ready to come and enter. And it will come in different ways, depending on who you are. And so with that being said, let's get an oracle card in order to clarify for you. Now, I know this is a very different kind of reading for many of you guys, but this is what I'm seeing. I have to go be honest with what I'm seeing through the cards. You don't have to take it if it doesn't resonate with you. Let's see. And you know what I feel? I made a video about this on a Radio Alchemy lately. I feel that by collapsing with the Tower card, by saying I don't want to put any more effort anymore, I just want to be in the present moment and soothing myself, I think that and maybe I don't even want to be obsessed about a person. I don't want to be obsessed about a specific manifestation. Many people in the law of assumption community, they will make you feel like a failure because of that. I don't think that is true. I just think that sometimes spirit knows better, and spirit is real. I don't care what people say. And sometimes taking the path of least resistance is not a failure, but it's a blessing, because there could be something so much better. Or what you want gets manifested, but gets manifested in a way that is not pushing and trying and putting so much effort. It's just the path of least resistance. And why not? Why not taking that? Even Neville said this, sometimes you think you want something, but then what you want gets manifested in a different way, and you realize later that was exactly what you wanted all day long, but you just didn't remember, because your higher self, which resides in the fourth dimension, knows better. And that doesn't mean that you're a failure because of that. So there is a lot of realizations that you're going to experience experience, in my opinion, in the month of March, pile number 2. And I love this energy for you because I feel that in the end, you're going to win. You're going to find love, whatever love means for you. And that's the greatest blessing, okay? So, as a card, I have actually 2, and I have Grateful Optimism. Yeah, I really feel that with the Sun card, this resonates a lot because it's like you had this collapse, you cried, you just said it. It reminds me of the movie Cinderella that I even watched yesterday. If you remember, pile number 2 in the movie Cinderella, she's so kind and gentle, even though her stepmother and the sisters treat her like really badly. She's always kind. She's kind to the animals. She's just a lovely soul, and she wants to go to the ball to meet the prince, but she cannot, right? And then even when the little mouses are helping her, which is your good friends, your spirit guides, they're helping her, and she gets the dress and she's finally ready, everything seems to manifest. Reality collapses for her, and the stepmother throws all her clothes away, and she feels like, I don't know anymore what to do. I remember the scene because I watched it yesterday. If you remember Cinderella from Disney, you know what I'm talking about. And she just like in that moment where she tried it all. She tried to work so hard. She tried to be gentle. She tried to be nice. She believed until the end that she lived in the wish fulfilled. She believed until the end that she was going to realize her dream, and everything seems lost. She cries. She lets it all go. She collapses and she cries. I remember the words of the movie, and in the movie Cinderella says, that's it, enough. There is nothing anymore to believe in. I don't want to believe in this anymore. Dreams do not come true. And I don't know, like I found that so profound, and that resonates so much with how people feel sometimes with manifestation. But it is in the moment of vulnerability, when Cinderella really realized that she can be vulnerable, and she just lets it all go. She just say, I can't believe, like my heart can't take it anymore. And she pours it all out, and she remains present in that moment. Is in the moment that the fairy godmother appears. And she said, nonsense, child. Of course you should believe. Let's do a miracle. And I really feel it made me cry, that scene, because I really feel that this is the magic of the universe. And sometimes you have to collapse. It's okay. You have to allow yourself to collapse. That doesn't mean that you're a failure. That doesn't mean, pile number 2, that you're not persisting. It only means that you're human. You let it all go, and then the magic truly happens. And she goes to the ball, and she meets the prince, and she doesn't even know that it's the prince, and she finds love. She finds what she always has believed and has dreamed for. And I feel this is the grateful optimism that this card is talking to you, pile number 2, the joyous view of the future. You collapse, you remain in the present moment, and in the present moment, you're not focused, pile number 2, anymore on a specific thing that you want to manifest, but somehow by crying and collapsing, you feel, I don't know how, but I know that everything will be okay. And then boom, the miracle happens in the month of March. And then we in fact have soul radiance, the phoenix rising, and then you rise with love, you rise, and a new birth, a new era, and a new life in the month of March, where that old self, whatever you were trying to push and pull and make it happen, that effort is gone, is vanished, is away from your consciousness. And now there's only love. There's only the present moment. There is only allowance. Okay? This is what and also the inner conflict is over in that sense. You feel free. You feel renewed. So this is what I am seeing for you, pile number 2. And pile number 2 has already begun for those of you who are watching live. Let me get an angel oracle card for love, as I usually do. And then we are going to move to pile number 3. If you're watching this video live, don't worry about it, guys. I will put the timestamps down below, and you are going to be able to see the replay. So don't worry. It's a pico card. I'm going to upload it. So let's see for love. Let's see for love, pile number 2. What is your message for the month of March after all this collapsing kind of moment? Yeah, I told you. I really think that you're liberating yourself from a specific manifestation. You're liberating yourself from expectations of wanting to check for movement and nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens, even in matters of love. And you're just like, by collapsing, you're letting all go, and you're able to see the path of least resistance and to open yourself up to love, to true love. Okay, so it's time to take back control of your life by liberating yourself, by not obliging yourself to do things that don't resonate with you, to force any techniques, but to just be. Okay. And then we have, again for you, calling in your soulmate. So I am seeing that you are going to find love in the month of March. It could even be a specific person, but I think it's going to be natural. It's not going to be something that you are forcing or making it happen. You're the opposite of that. And then we also have religious factors. I really think that the person that you're meant to be with, or that you are going to meet, or you're going to manifest, or even the specific person you've been trying to manifest, is going to express your love through you to you. But this person will tell you something like, I knew that you were the one for me because of the spiritual, because you're spiritual, with the religious factor. Like, they are not just attracted by your beauty, they are not attracted by your mind. They are, but it's more deeper than that. You lead them to their own inner understanding of God. They admire your strength because your strength comes from faith, and they have fallen in love with you because of the faith that you have in God, and they resonate a lot with that. Whether you know this person or not, they will admire this about you, and this will be the key factor in the month of March that will unite you guys together. And also with the religious factor in matters of love, I really feel that the divine is going to work his magic. It's exactly like Cinderella's story. You are collapsing, you're giving up, there is nothing to hope for, right? There is nothing more to believe, and then God comes in and steps in, and because you're remaining present, you are opening yourself up, gives you love. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I also want to get a channel message from this person, since we have the religious factor. And 111 people live right now. When I'm saying I'm talking about God, I love it. We have, I am not good at expressing my feelings. This person is saying, I wish you could just look into my heart and feel all the love that I have for you. This person is very sensitive. If you have been dealing with a specific person, I really feel that also they have to go, because everyone is you pushed out. Everyone is your mirror. They also have to go through a collapse moment. You both are going through this collapse moment, even if you don't know this person. And this person is saying energetically to you, I wish I was better at expressing my feelings. I wish I could tell you that I love you, and I wish we could be so telepathic, or you are already, in my opinion, but I wish I knew that you know that I love you, so I don't have to go through all this pain to tell you, because I'm so afraid of telling you. There's something like that. There's a very spiritual connection. And then I'm also saying, I'm seeing, I'm afraid of going all in with you and then losing myself in this relationship. Fear is holding me back. Yeah, this tower is like, this fear is going to collapse. There is something in the month of March that is going to collapse, and is the reason why you weren't seeing movement. But then through the collapse, you will find love in whatever shape or form. That's what I'm seeing. And if it is about a specific person, it had to happen in this way. God knows what he's doing. It had to happen in this way because both of you guys needed to get rid of the old man, your old self, in order to get, and your fears, you needed to collapse in order to open yourself up to love, true love, okay? So this is what I see for you, pile number 2. I hope this reading resonated with you and made sense. I apologize for the light going on and off. This is worst, so let's go this way. I don't know where to put the camera. I'll just leave it like this. And guys, so let's see each other on a Radio Alchemy, as well as on my Patreon, and over here for other Peacock Art readings that I post anytime that I have free time. So okay, pile number 3, finally. Thank you guys for the patience. It's already been 48 minutes of a live, so that's a lot. And let's see together the prediction for March 2022. If you're watching this video afterwards, if you want to post the timestamps in the comment section for other people, that will be lovely. Otherwise, I will do that for sure in the description box. And if you're new to this channel, over here we do use the cards as the law of assumption in according with the law of assumption. Therefore, we know the cards are a reflection of our subconscious mind, and we use them to manifest our desires and never to hinder our progress. Okay, so let's see together now what you need to know for the month of March 2022, my lovelies. Take a deep breath as I'm shuffling the cards so I can feel your energy, because time is truly an illusion. I am seeing number 3, which I know is pile 3, but I'm also seeing number 3. So maybe number 3 is a very important number for you. It could be in your numerology chart. It could be a number that expresses a creativity and expansion for you in the month of March, or just expansion in general of things that you want to get realized in this month or in your life. Let's see, pile number 3, what they need to know. Pile number 3, what pile number 3 has to know in March 2022, Spirit. We have the Page of Wands. Very interesting. You're thinking about traveling, or either you're dealing with a foreigner or someone that comes from a different cultural background than you. Could be different from many of you guys, so take only what resonates with you. I need more cards, but the Page of Wands is about doing something new, dealing with foreigners, or even thinking about traveling, wanting to travel, having the desire for a holiday and for traveling, which makes so much sense after all that we have to go through in this world. Then we have pile number 3, the Temperance, healing, balance, patient. There is a desire for starting something new. There is a desire to go into the unknown, to be adventurous, to have different things in your life, but it's almost like Spirit is letting you know you need to take this slowly, you need to be patient, you might not be ready yet, you're going to be ready in time for this, and this is what is making the movement a little bit slow with the Temperance card, but it's still there. And then we also have the Queen of Cups, indicating that you're not feeling defeated though. You're opening your heart to infinite possibilities. You have mastered your emotions, so you know how to get into the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You are also talking about love, assumption, and manifestation. I'm seeing pile number 3 that the majority of the time you're dwelling in the wish fulfilled. So if you have ever wondered with the Temperance card, am I doing something wrong? Why this is not manifesting? Am I dwelling enough in the wish fulfilled? Chill. I just want you to know that yes, you are. It's just that you are a person that will like to see things instantly manifesting. We get it. Chill your horse, you know, it's coming. There is movement with the Temperance card. However, you're not doing anything wrong, and Spirit wants you to know that yes, you are dwelling enough in the wish fulfilled, so let it happen. Because with the Queen of Cups, you're dwelling in that state. You have mastered emotions, you have mastered the feeling. So whatever feeling that you had in your visualization, in your scripting, in your affirmation, it's true, it's happening, and it will harden in the fact. So keep persisting, okay? Even though the movement might seem extremely slow on the outside, then I don't want to take the card because it didn't resonate with me. Again, for you, we have the Tower. Oh my God, what is going on? Let me get another card to clarify the Tower. The Temperance and the Tower. You are dwelling in the wish fulfilled. So what is going on? The Two of Pentacles. Oh, look, these are a lot of cards. Hold on. You're forgetting. The problem is the Spirit is saying you're getting very impatient. So this is what it's happening with the Two of Pentacles. What it's happening is that Spirit wants you to let you know that you're dwelling in the wish fulfilled and you should just stay there. But sometimes because you're getting very impatient, because you want to see things instantly and you're not able to understand or see that there is always movement, because there is with the Temperance card, you are starting to become become not just impatient, but you're starting to become a little bit double-minded. You're starting to go a little bit backwards and go like, but what if this doesn't happen? But what if I don't have it? But what if all the feelings that I'm feeling, they will just never manifest because I just don't see any movement? What if this, and what if this, and what if this, and what if that? And this, you need to stop. This is different tower than pile number 2 for you. Pile number 3, I want to be straightforward. This tower is a warning that if you keep being double-minded, because you are in the wish fulfilled now, you have set in that state, remain in that state in the month of March. Do not go back and forth. Do not say maybe yes, maybe no, maybe yes, maybe no, because otherwise this tower is going to actualize itself, and there is some event that is going to happen where you're going to be like, oh shit, I've manifested this. I manifested this heartbreak. I manifested this opposite manifestation. What a moron. Don't do that. Don't, chill your horse. Chill your horse. Everything is working out. So before I pull any other cards, we need to recoup a little bit. Let's revise. You have never freaked out. You have never reacted. Everything is wonderful. You're not going to have this tower moment. You are sitting now in the wish fulfilled. Those feelings are all going to manifest, but let's manifest them 100% and not just 50%, because the other 50% of the time you have freaked out about, is it happening, is it not happening, is it happening, is it not happening? Okay, let's not slow down the process. Let's get it faster as you want, pile number 3. So that's what I see, this tower moment. The tower in this particular reading, in my opinion, because we have the angel sitting on top, is a warning that if you are not patient, if you're not patient, you might cause, through the double-mindedness, a tower moment that is completely unnecessary, since you have already done the work, and since the only thing that is required for you, pile number 3, is to sit in that damn state of consciousness for long enough. So sit and dwell in your imagination long enough. So I want to actually redo the reading a little bit, because this is what I feel Spirit wanted you to know right now. And by letting you know this right now, you can recoup the situation in time. So this is how I do my readings. This is why I love tarot, because tarot can warn us of the stupid things that we're doing so we can change them and fix them and revise them on spot. Revise right now on spot. I've never been double-minded. I've never reacted. Let's take a deep breath and start again. We don't want to see that tower. I don't know. I had a bad feeling about that tower for you, pile number 3. So I don't want you to freak out. And I just want you to revise right now. Okay? So I don't know why. I just had a bad feeling. I had a feeling that why? Everything's going good. What are you doing this? Why are you going backwards? No, it's going to manifest. So do not go backwards in your head, in your mind. Stay faithful to the feeling of the wish fulfilled. This is what Spirit wants you to know. Don't. Stay faithful, okay? So let's do this again. Let me shuffle again, and let's do this again. Now that we've revised, let's do this again. See, we have the Ace of Pentacles now on the bottom of the deck, and I'm telling you, I've done this. When you change your state of consciousness, when you revise and you do the tarot reading again, different cards pop out because you revised it on spot. This is how powerful revision is, okay? Pile number 3, March prediction. Pile number 3, March prediction. Yeah, we like that. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, if you have been manifesting love, pile number 3, or if you have been manifesting an SP, now that we have revised the double-mindedness, I really feel that they were stalking your social media. There is someone, it could even be at work, if you have been trying to manifest work or being recognized for your talents, there is someone that has their eye on you. All eyes on me, Tupac used to sing. All eyes on me. That's the song that you should listen to. All eyes on me. You are the prize, and I see that somebody has their eyes on you. I swear I'm going to listen to that song when I finish this reading. It's such a shame that we cannot put music on YouTube. All eyes on me. That's your affirmation. All eyes on me. And then we have the 7 of Cups. a little bit of confusion, not knowing exactly what direction to take, seeing mixed signals. But then we have the Ace of Wands. If you have been manifesting a specific person, pile number 3, I am seeing that this person is been observing you, is been stalking you on social media, but doesn't know exactly what to do. They're a little bit confused about the next step. They're trying to plan, but they're not going to be able to because they're very bad. You are manifesting them good. You're sitting in that state of consciousness, like I said before. And because they're thinking about you a lot. They are obsessed with you with the 7 of Cups. They will do something very stupid even, or very fast to reach back to you with the Ace of Wands. Now, let's flip the subject and go for career. If you have been manifesting attention from people, careers, a boss observing you, they definitely are. They don't know exactly where to put you, but they will soon find an answer to that, and you are going to have a job offer that is very auspicious in the month of March. Okay, it's going to come very unexpectedly, and it's going to come after a period of reflection from your boss or from people. You're gonna find your place. That's what I'm hearing. See, very different reading than what we had before. Very, very different reading. Keep sitting in the state of you having what you want, right? I don't want to repeat this to you again, pile number 3. Then we have the King of Swords, an authority. This Page of Swords and the King of Swords, it's like somebody, if this is about love, somebody that once was a page that was just having eyes on you, watching you on social media, stalking you, not being able to understand how to approach you or to come back to you or things like that. In the month of March, the more you dwell in the state, the more they will just want to talk to you. They really want to talk to you with the King of Swords. They want to be honest. They want to put everything about themselves on the table. They want to tell you how they feel. Not too much though, but they really want to talk to you. When it comes down to work instead, pile number 3 with the with the King of Swords, there is an authority figure that wants to talk to you and wants to offer you something, a new idea, a new project, something to embark on. And then we have the Amen, seeing things from a different perspective. There is a bit of confusion going on with your manifestation. And I feel it's because pile number 3 for you, there are a lot of things that are going behind the scene that you feel that you don't have any control over, but you do. You do have, even if you don't see any movement, you have control over your reality through your thoughts. So shift the perspective. No one has free will in your reality. Stop giving other people free will, and know that if you shift perspective and you sit enough and you dwell enough in the state of the wish fulfilled, even if you don't see movement, whoever needs to move is going to move to get you what you want. So shift that perspective. Keep shifting with the End Man. The End Man could possibly imply also letting go, allowing situation to unfold naturally, not forcing anything, just imagine because it makes you feel good. That's another suggestion that I'm seeing in the month of March. But there is a bit of confusion going on in your manifestation. If you are dealing with a specific person, I see that this person wants to talk to you. This person is obsessed with you. This person wants to be physically around you, but they feel very conflicted about it. And we are giving them a little bit too much free will over here, but they're feeling conflicted about it with the Hangman. They want it, but they don't know how to. They'll get there if you keep manifesting and giving them less free will about this. But they're checking on you. They have eyes on you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which for me is a gift from the universe. It is about dates. It's about reciprocity. So in matters of work, I am seeing that if you keep living in the state of the wish fulfilled, the universe is going to give you the amount of money that your subconscious mind is going to give you the amount of money that you need. Somebody's going to even lend you money if you need them. Someone is going to offer you a job, a new idea, a new project. You're going to be handed something by the end of March if you keep persisting. And in matters of love with the Six of Pentacles, even though this person is confused, they don't know how to approach you, but they're constantly looking up at what you're posting on social media. They are obsessed with you and you're not able to see it right now. Persist, because if you persist, by the end of March, they will ask you out. They will be so obsessed with you. They will ask you out. This is what I'm seeing with the Six of Pentacles. They could even possibly give you a gift, okay? And in fact, we do have the Judgment card, the reconciliation, triumph, rising from the ashes. We have the King of Cups representing mastery of emotion, love, and the Eight of Wands. Like, listen guys, pile number 3, the key word for you in whatever area of your life that you're trying to manifest, it's persistence. In your case, you need to persist long enough into the state of the wish fulfilled, because you are already in there. So don't freak out, don't be double-minded, revise if you need to revise, persist, because by max at the end of March, you're going to reconcile with what you want. You're going to have a job opportunity. You're going to be recognized with a Judgment card. Truth is going to be revealed. So this reminds me of a friend of mine that yesterday she texted me, and she was for months, and I mean like months and months and months, she was trying to manifest a specific person. And the last week she was like, I don't see any movement. I do not see any movement at all. Like, and when I mean no movement, I mean zero, like nothing going on, nothing, okay? And she was like, I don't know, I was like, persist. I have a feeling that you need to persist. And yesterday she got invited out by this person that invited her to a party, which I always knew was going to happen. I told her, because this is my assumption, so I also manifested this for her. I told her, I really think that he's going to invite you to a party. He's not going to invite you just you and him, but it's going to be a little bit more subtle. And it happened. He invited her to a party, and still she was like, maybe he just wanted to be polite. And I told her, no. This is going to happen. It's happening right now. And I had a really good feeling about it. And then she went to the party, and even though nothing's in to happen, then all these friends started to say, oh, you are the famous person that he always talks about. He is constantly talking about you. So do you understand? She wasn't seeing any movement for months. Nothing. And then turns out that actually the person that she's been trying to manifest was talking about her nonstop to all his friends. But she didn't know that, didn't she? You just don't know what is going on into their heads. So I'm telling you guys, persist. For you, pile number 3, persist. Keep sitting in the state of the wish fulfilled. Whatever it's happening for you. Hi, Aki. Somebody mentioned Kali, and then the Jackal came in. So the Judgment card is, you, like my friend, in the month of March, if you persist, the revelation of the movement that was always happening in the backseat is going to come, whether it is about career or it's about love. And with the King of Cups, if it is about love, there is someone deeply in love with you that finally is going to be able to show his emotion or her emotion to you. And then with the Eight of Wands, they want to talk to you. They really want to tell you how they feel. They really want to sit and talk to you, like I said before, okay? Or if it is in matters of career, they want to offer you a new job position, a new opportunity that requires like new ideas or some sort of creative skills I'm seeing for you guys. So with that being said, I actually want to pull a card from the channel message for those of you who are interested in love for March 2022. So let's see any messages from your SP or from anyone else that you're thinking about, which is the same as saying SP. From the very first moment that I looked into your eyes, I knew that we belong together like yin and yang. Guys, I want to finish the reading like this, pile number 3. Persist. sit in the state of the wish fulfilled. This person is stalking you on social media. This person was in love with you since day one. It's just that they're confused about it. They don't know how to tell you, they don't know how to say it, but they are obsessed with you, even if you don't see any damn movement. But keep persisting. If you persist and you revise, like I said before, the tower is not going to happen. What it's going to happen is this person is going to communicate to you and pour you out all their feelings, and they're just going to tell you, I was always into you. It's just that I was shitting in my pants and now I need to tell you this. And you will be like, jaw dropped. Manifestation success story time. Okay, so this is for in matters of love, but obviously apply the message where it needs to fit. And that's it. Thank you guys, for those of you who are watching the replay afterwards, for being around for my pick a card readings. So, subscribe to the channel to see more pick a card readings. You can even watch my old ones because many of my pick a card readings are timeless. We see each other on Patreon for extra videos, as well as on my Radio Alchemy for all my videos on metaphysical concept, the law of assumption, and so much more of my discoveries. Now, let me stay 5 minutes with you guys live, for those of you who are still watching the video live, so I can say hi. And we're going to see each other on Sunday, the 27th at 5 p.m. Rome Standard Time, because I have a webinar where we're going to talk about the science of the law of assumption, how to make the law of assumption work for you in the most personal way possible. And we're going to read Neville Goddard together and explain a little bit Neville Goddard together. And you can, even if you access the e-ticket and you cannot attend the webinar live, with your e-ticket you can claim the replay and watch it whenever you want. So sign up to the webinar. It's only in 2 days, and that will be nice. Yes, I do personal readings. I only have limited spots right now, but you find them on my Etsy shop. And my style of private readings is exactly the same as you see on my Pick a Card channel. I do readings to help you out with your manifestation and to see what you're manifesting with your subconscious mind. And if you're manifesting something unwanted, how can we change it? So that is my personal style for manifesting with the tarot and in private readings. And I do have an option for a 24-hour reading if you are impatient, or my readings usually get delivered within 5 to 6 working days. Thank you for the reading. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm so happy that we finally connected and I had time to do this video, because I felt like I was neglecting this channel for a while. But when I can, I always pop up and give you a pick a card reading, especially the monthly ones. And on Patreon instead, and on Radio Alchemy, we are now focusing heavily on metaphysical concept, experimentations with the law, and really figuring out what is the best way to manifest. So this is what we are doing at the moment. But obviously my ideas, myself, I'm always evolving. So the metaphysical world is huge, and I'm always going to talk about that and go back to tarot all the time. So this is the reason why this is my main channel, because I always will go back to this all the time. There is no way out, really. Okay, you guys, so see you very, very soon on a Radio Alchemy as well. And I hope you really enjoyed the live pick a card reading. I love you. Bye.